Yeah, I have now finally got my new cameras in. I'm with a really good security company now, 24/7, 365. And I can even talk to the people that come outside my house without even moving. And the moment anyone comes anywhere near my house without my permission, it sends a secret silent alarm straight through to the police, and the company that secures my home will be out within a matter of minutes. And the guy that's just fitted my alarm happens to live 5 doors away. So yeah, he's actually my security guy now. So yeah. Oh, I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Cameras, both back, side and front. Love it. And I'll show you how it works. And if anyone tries getting in my house, it actually is what they call the non-visual alarm. It actually blows a hypersensitivity like lightning smoke. The smoke is so, they reckon it can be brighter than the sun, and it literally blinds you. You try looking at it, it will blind you. 146.8 decibels. Trust me, it will put you to your knees. You press that, gives 30 seconds to get out. You unlock all my windows, every single window, and my door is locked. So I'm back in the house now. You press that. Yeah. The moment that leaves my body after 300 feet, that's it, all hell breaks loose. That's on me at all times. At all times. So yeah, like I say, don't bullshit nobody. Doesn't fuck about, bro. Does not fuck about. The best security, the best of the best of the motherfucking best.
Luminous flux is the amount of light energy flowing from a source of light per unit time and is expressed in ergs per second. When luminous flux is measured in the units of lumen, when luminous flux is defined with respect to candela, then the measuring unit is lumen. Now, let us learn definitions of luminous flux with respect to candela. Definition: lumen is defined as the amount of luminous flux emitted within unit solid angle by a source of light of luminous intensity of 1 candela. That is, if the amount of 1 candela of luminous flux or light energy emitted by light source within unit solid angle is called as 1 lumen. Definition: lumen is defined as the amount of light energy emitted per second by a uniform point source of 1 candela within a cone of unit of solid angle. That is, if the amount of 1 candela of light energy emitted by uniform point source within a cone of unit of solid angle. Definition: a lumen is the amount of light flux radiating from a uniform source of 1 candela throughout a solid angle such size as to surround the unit area at a unit distance from the source. If the area A is equal to 1 unit and radius R is equal to 1 unit, then the light flux or luminous flux of the candle or source of one candela is said to be as 1 lumen. Lumen is equal to erg per second or steradian per candela, that is SR per seed.
Where do we get the word decibel from? Deci, as in 1/10, Bell, as in Alexander Graham Bell, the inventor of the telephone. Put them together and we see that a decibel is 1/10 of a bell. But what actually is this? Well, a decibel is a logarithmic ratio and it needs a reference value. You might hear people say 20 decibels, but this doesn't mean anything. You need to have the reference value. For example, we've got dBu, dBFS and dBSPL. Let's look at dBu first. dBu is actual analog voltages, like in a mixing desk, and it's referenced to 0.775 volts. Why, you may ask? Well, it's kind of arbitrary. Next up, we've got decibel full scale, or FS. This is used in digital systems. In this case, values are with reference to the loudest possible signal within a given digital system. Most of us are actually pretty familiar with this. If you've ever seen audio that looks like this, it means it cannot be turned up anymore. That is 0 dBFS. Now probably the most common one, sound pressure level, or dBSPL. This is real-world volume, where decibels are being referenced to the lowest possible volume a human can hear. Now when talking about SPL, you have to consider weightings, the most common of which is A weighting. A weighting is designed to reflect the sensitivity of human hearing. Our ears aren't very sensitive at very low or very high frequencies, so the measurements are weighted to reflect this. So we've said that decibels are a logarithmic scale, but what does that mean? Well, at a basic level, it means that the relationship between the number of decibels and the volume is not linear. The difference between 1 and 2 decibels is far less than the power increase between 100 and 101. Wow. If we look at some basic numbers, plus 3 dB is a doubling in power. Plus 6 dB, however, is a doubling in sound pressure. Plus 10 dB is a doubling in perceived volume. In other words, listening to it, you'd say that was twice as loud. Now, a typical bar in the UK might be 90 decibels, but the club next door might be playing at 110. That represents a 20 decibel difference, which might not sound that much. However, because logarithm, it's 100 times the acoustic power and 4 times the perceived loudness. So the nightclub would be 4 times as loud as the bar, and that is decibels.
Like I say, don't bullshit nobody.